Shout out to the God Turk, Supreme Clientele Radio. Diablo, SR the General, full blast the beat God. Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs, Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs. Shout out the 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 Graff Champs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tune in to Graff Champs. We appreciate the love and support for all the Graff Camps. The most amazing and iconic artists out here smashing it from the train yards to the rooftops to the storefronts, highways catching wreck. SR the General, he be going crazy, bro, from his Instagram account, Supreme Clientele Radio. Interviewing all the icons, the ones that led the way. Salute to all the fallen legends, the ones that set the stage. Moment of silence, let us remember those. Peace. Whether they family or they were friend or foe. Hate them or love them, let's show them some respect. Major contribution in hip-hop, Graff Champs to the death. Ready and willing, never scared to fry. Never. Chancing the odds of getting up, prepared to rise. Super talented vandals, never scared to die. Let's show them love while they breathing. Go ahead and share the life, share the life. So tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Interviews are dope from the start up to the end. To the end. Let's show him love and call it glory time. Repost his post on your post, share his post up on your storyline. We Graff Champs. We out.
Yeah, here we go.
Yo, sorry, no camera because I'm stuck in traffic coming from
All right, that's fine now, but you can hear me?
Yeah. Staying in the top house, top nation, Bushwick,
Yep.
SR.
Oh, thank you. First of all, before anything, saying we want to thank you for coming on Graff Champs, bro. To me, this is a personal treat and shit, because, you know, I've been a fan since day one. You're from what fucking area you rap? Let the fans know what area you from, bro.
Yo, 72, started in 72, stop in 88.
But what area you started in?
I started hitting, like, bombing back and then in the 70s, like really rocking it in
East New York.
On the J line with the Top Crew Nation.
So what got you into graffiti in the first place, SAIN?
Yo, that was the thing growing up. When you was young, you know, like my man Star is born from the TMB said graffiti was a kid's art. However, we was young and we saw these guys blasting the train, seeing their tags rolling out there and say, damn, shoot. And then, that, you know, everybody was into the gangs and we just said, fuck that. We're going to tag our tag and the street we from. If we from Bushwick or 17th Street or wherever you was from.
How did you get the tag? Was SAIN your first tag?
Man, because that's SAIN was it was Saint, Little Saint, because everybody's writing little Dust, Little King, Little Star, Little Saint. Little Satan was my partner. And then when I moved to the East New York, there was a guy already, Saint, and I said, fuck that, take off the T and put SAIN, insane main brain. Super artist.
Yo, so tell me how it was growing up in the train era, bro. Like the feeling. How was the feeling?
The feeling, I'm getting the feeling right now, and it's freaking like 40 years later. So tell you the feeling, when the feeling was different then, because, man, if you had your name on a train, man, you got respect. The shorties was like, damn, put my name down.
Do you remember the first time you went out and seen the train roll in with one of your fills on it?
Yo, man, damn. That's right, man. You set me up. You know, you came out here. You told me, shit, this is the first. You told me, yo, link me up March 18. Support the Graff Champs, you know. But Well, you said when I took a tag, I got at the station and I just what year it was like in the 76, 74. East New York, you know, J Yard, A Yard, and the RT, the BMTs, and the
when you first started riding, was it easy like to get up in the yards and shit? Did people already like have the yards claimed?
Man, shit, you could just walk into the yards then, man. There was no fence. You just walk in with a can and start painting. It wasn't like, I don't know, until after they started putting like fences up. I went with I was like 12 years old, 13, and these guys from 17th Street. I started in Park Slope, the 17th Street boys. Little King, Little Kong, Little Pay, you know, you got Tito, Coco, all 17th Street. That's what it was. The graffiti started from if you were from Star Street or from Knickerbocker. That's where all the crews were from, like the neighborhood. And then people created like groups. You know, there was the Master Blaster. The Cool Artist was like one of the best shit I love. Little Kid 56, the Cool Artist. And then the art partners, Top. And then Crazy Inside Artists, Criminals Invading Again. That was it, man. And then there's so many crews. I just honored them later.
How did you get down with Top? Whose crew is Top?
Oh, Top, man, shit. I moved down to down by the Pink Houses, East New York, Linda Boulevard. They see a street by the Pink Houses. And Linden Plazas, that's where the A-Yard was at. That's 3 blocks from where we live at. We used to just go there, climb over the gates, through the parking, jump down. There was people there already, but there was a fucking, you know, we wasn't fucking with nobody was fucking with us. So we just was going inside, we just passing through. Yo, the king of rock, Run DMC, salute. Go ahead. So that was it, bro. I gotta put my theme song because that's
no doubt. Niggas want to be down with the king, right, son?
That's right. Bushwick.
Yo, do you remember the time that you popped out your window and you seen the nigga doing the throwy on the fire escape, and that was my boy Raff?
Now you caught, man. You know, I just smoked some purple and I took some shots of Henny. So, don't tell me about remembering.
Nah, that's when I first met you and shit. My man was doing a high throwy on the fucking top. Yes.
On decal. Yeah, man, but shit, decal was like over 20 years ago. So shit, I forgot what I did yesterday, bro. But looking at the train, I used to live on the J line. I used to live on Fulton Street, Van Sticklen. I used to live on Hendricks. So my windows was right there. Like from the train, I jumped into my window skate, my fire skate. So every time we used to go to J, I used to just see the trains passing through. Yes, I seen when you told me about Knickerbocker and Decal, man. That's like I'm at right here where I'm at 20 years. You told me about 25, minute ago, kid. And that's why I salute you, man. I'm proud of you, man. You took it to a different era. Man, I retired, man. I chose family. But, the blood, the graffiti flows through my veins, always. Just don't give me a can or don't give me paint. Because, who knew it was going to go to where it went to? Who knew? Motherfucker, rap, disco died. And then the rap came in, the breakdancing, the rapping, and the motherfucking graffiti. Graffiti was down from way time, dinosaur time, But like in the ghetto, man, you had to rebel. And then you had Megakaj, and people just was painting their trains and breakdancing and just leaving Brooklyn, going to Manhattan. Fuck that, go to the city, Roxy, that's interior. And you meet up, you break knowledge with other brothers, man, from another area, and respect each other. But I'll let you ask the question. I'm not going to go rambling and just keep it today, because I'm from the past. We're talking about the present and the future. You keeping it to the future. Graff Nation, link it on and support a brother. your local brothers.
That's a fact, bro. I'm just trying to keep like the stories and the legacies of goats like you living on, bro, because you know once we gone, the legacy's gonna be gone. We gotta keep the whole history moving. That's why we salute niggas like you. You heard, my nigga? Just to see like SAINism top to bottom across a whole fucking train car, bro. That's legendary shit, my nigga. Do you still got old school like photo albums of your shit?
Nah, man. You know, I tell you the truth, man. Who knew motherfucking graffiti was gonna go to this level? Where the money, these guys are making money. I chose to work 9 to 5 and get a steady check. There's people that are, you know, they make money. Futura, rest in peace, Dondi, and so like this guy, my man saw all these guys after they died, they shit rocket. My shit, you know, I'm not up there. I wasn't selling. I just did my canvas, you know, my throw-ups, and somebody wanted something, I do an exchange, you know. But like I said, no freebie. The people that made the money was Martha and Henry. And if you ask them for support, would they support you? Just Henry, but I don't know about the lady. But the bottom line is, everybody got a story to tell. And I salute all the brothers from the beginning to now, boss. And I'm not, you know, I'm just giving a story because you got a lot of new jacks and a lot of different eras. And like the music, the rap music is not the same like motherfucker, Eric B, the Run DMC, and all these KRS, Nas, just like graffiti. Graffiti, man, we took a chance. We went to the yard and we came out the club. Feeling nice. Some people got super nice. If you saw Rocksteady Crew, or you saw anybody in the clubs, man, you go to the club, you reminisce, and then from there you doing your shit. You said we're gonna hit the yard after this motherfucker club, and you just go there like 3, 4 in the morning, and you take the chance. You're working under pressure, man. You got to worry about 5-0 sneaking up on you. Oh shit! Salute to my man Jay-Z.
He got his background music. Did you ever get chased out of the yard by the police? Ever try to run up on you while you was painting?
Just once. I think it was me, Crime, and a whole bunch of us, man, on the J line. They just rolled up helicopters, man. But that was just the only time. And a few times they rolled up. We just stood in the fucking underneath the car. We just went to the work bum and just sat there and went to sleep because fuck that. They're chasing. They ain't coming in there checking every car for car. But maybe 3 times, but never got caught by the 5-0. Never been a snitch.
Yeah. Well, how did Top come into play? How did you get down with Top Crew?
Top was before my time, man. That was with like N, Two Top, Hearst, and those guys, the guys that opened the door, man. And getting into Top was like a little hard because, man, when I moved to East New York, I met up with like Flynn, moved down the block from me. We lived like 3 blocks from the A-yard. And then from Flynn, he was always talking about his cousin, Sono, Kuko, Duro. That's Duro is a man that Top. And then with him, I met Dyke, Sid, Gandhi, and then Hearst. And then when I met up with Two Top, who's rocking the Top Nation, because I was rocking more CIA, some Top, and I said, yo, can I rock Top? He said, damn, nigga, you fucking with insides, man. You got to come out. You got to branch out to the outside. I said, so if I get some outsides, he said, once you hit the outsides, you automatically down for TOP because you from the hood. You from East New York, and you down with the family. So Top Nation. And then CIA, that was Dondi. Dondi was Top and Sid. And then they created like Rest in Peace, the Crazy Inside Artists. And then Dondi took it to a different level. But that he branched out to Manhattan with some other fellas. And we was doing some other shit. Everybody was living their own lifestyle, with their girlfriends and doing their
what does Top stand for? Does it has a meaning? Like
the top stands for the art partners,
The
like
odd
the art couples,
partners.
the art
Oh.
partners. And then it gets changed to the original partners. The last name, but it's the
Yeah,
art
that's
partners.
fire. I always wonder what that shit stand for. That's fire. So who's the prez, like the original prez of Top?
It was Mickey Two Top, rest in peace, 729, and Hearst and those guys. But when Mickey passed away, James, when I met James in the 80s, because I was battling some dudes that was just like dissing my shit. And it's always going to do that. If you rocking shit, or if you fresh and you rocking with the brothers from Manhattan and you from Brooklyn, you know, people from the BX, they're going to be hating. And I don't know, people just like be hating for no reason. They don't even know you. And you ask them, what you hating for? They say, they don't even have an answer, boss. You either hate me or you love me. But I prefer if you love me.
That's a fact, bro. What about your throwy style? How did you come up with like the one-liner type shit?
Shoot, that was just said, fuck this. Got to do something quick, man, because you only got like 2 minutes before the motherfuckers just roll up on your ass. So you just do a straight line, like the circle. S, the A, the I, and the N. You just right there, you just fill it in with the fat cap, and then you come out with the outline. Real quick, man. Quicker. I could say 3 minutes flat.
Yeah, probably fucking 2 minutes, because that shit is quick.
Because you got to worry about cops rolling up, man, and then you're going from train to train. If you go into a yard or layup, I prefer the yards. You know what I'm saying? I prefer the yards. You got more chance to survive. The layups is like you trap between two ends in the middle. I prefer the yards. You know what I'm saying? And you get more damage in the yard. One side, and when you go on one side, you're hitting both sides. You know what I'm saying? Down with the king. I'm not a king. I was just down with the king.
What about the first time you did a whole car? How many whole cars you did? A lot?
Shit, I did some whole cars, and the whole car story was that you just have to know where to go to do the hawk. I saw like Botism, Nasty NA, Key, those guys from the Lookout Crew, and other people going to City Hall, Rich and Men, and those guys, they was going to like you gotta have an in between to get up there. Atlantic Avenue, you go between the light signal, but whole cars, you really had to work in that shit, and you had a little bit of time to do it. The whole car is probably about 6. I don't know. I collaborated with some other people. And, you know, a lot of shit, man, a lot of photos. I only get photos through people that send them to me. Because when you had a photo album, you gave them to people. Black Book, you let them sign them. And a lot of shit, man, you lose through moving and lending out.
Yeah, that's a fact. That shit happened to me mad times with a lot of shit. Well, so who's your favorite person to paint with? Yeah.
To paint with? Or who, you know, this is who inspired me, and who was the motherfucking nasty wild style, and who was doing their shit. Me, my best painter was Deep. OQ, my cousin.
Deep what? D-E-E-P? D-E-E-P? Deep?
Skills too. D-E-E-P. And he wasn't recognized because, you know, I'll tell you one story, and you're not gonna, I'm gonna release this motherfucking story. Maybe I shouldn't, because they're gonna say, damn, Sain, you used to wreck. But I will leave that one for the next interview, okay?
What happened? Tell me, what happened?
Nah, but you said about, you know, you said who was my favorite writer, or who inspired me, or who, because I
so, yeah, all right, routes, so man. Who inspired you? Go ahead, we'll start right there.
Okay, I start from 17th Street, Little King, and the 7th Park Slow Boys, 7DS, those guys before they even came out. But 17th Street was like a gang, and then when I moved to East New York, that's when I met the Top Nation crew and the CIA boys. And then from there, who inspired me was Flynn. He took me to the yard and with Duro. And then I met Dondi.
Ooh.
And then from there, man, it was just a different thing.
How was it How was it painting with Dondi? Because that nigga's one of those fucking Godfather type niggas right there of Graff.
Dondi was just a quick thing. Dondi just came with us to the A-yard, came, you know, we were just hanging out. I never went there to do burners with Dondi. Dondi, we used to go to his house, hang out. And we went to the A, we hit the yard, and the A-yard was over there on Pinkin Yard. You know, but never did. He gave me some sketches. He said, "SAIN, this is you ready for this shit? If you can battle this, you good." He gave me a sketch. And Dondi used to go out with my sister. And then after he died, my sister said, "Dad, yo, you know, I know you was dating Dondi." She said, but Dondi was dating my sister, my youngest sister. And Dondi, I met, you know, from East New York. And he was like, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Dondi was from East New York?
Yeah, from Livonia.
Wow. I didn't even know that, bro. We'll claim Dondi. Fuck that. Brooklyn, baby.
We used to hang out in his basement, watch him paint all the time, and we used to just like talk. And he used to tell us stories, and then we used to be in Manhattan. He used to invite us to some clubs in Manhattan. We used to roll up with him up there, just meet him there. He said, "Yo, just show up, because I'm with a different crowd. Your motherfucker too low class for me. I'm branching out, you broke ass motherfuckers." Just joking, man. You know, we was like criminals.
What about paint? Like racking paint? You used to rack your paint, right?
Damn, Skippy, man. Shit, who bought paint? I don't know who bought paint. Shit, nobody bought me paint. We had to go rack them shits. And we used to go in there, we used to drink some beer, smoke a joint, and go racking. And we come out of there with a lot of freaking
What was your favorite type of paint? What?
Krylons, boss. And with my favorite colors was baby blue with a black outline of red, white, silver, yellow, school bus yellow. I kept it simple. You know, I was a throw-up kid. I bomb inside, I bomb street. I'm not afraid, one or two phrase, but I was strictly just living on the edge, man, going in there and just painting and taking the risk of being chased.
Yeah, that's what I love. Just the feeling of it, just the feeling of getting away with this shit, bro. So I gotta pick your graffiti brain now, bro. Who you think is the illest nigga ever? The illest graph writer?
Man, you fucking telling me, because I'm gonna tell you too, but there's a whole bunch and they're gonna be mad. But the bottom line is the motherfucker greatest was Dondi CIA Top. The second greatest for me, I don't know, get mixed review, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm talking about 40 years ago. What you want to talk about today and yesterday, I'm talking about the past. Duro, CIA Top, and then you got my man Kel, Zephyr, Futura. Oh, those guys were fucking. You watch them paint, man. You come on yourself.
Yo, did you ever go to the writers' bench?
I went there on a different time schedule because, remember, I'm from Brooklyn. And they were beefing with some guys from Brooklyn, and you know, yeah. So everybody got to go to writer's bench, but I wasn't my hangar. My shit was East New York.
So Duro,
Bushwick,
Duro was from East New York too.
Duro, it was from my area too. Yeah, from the block. Yeah, Duro CIA. He's a legend. He got bad review. He should have shanked a motherfucker. Probably killed two motherfuckers in jail, and maybe got more respect when he came home.
Wow, I didn't even know that all of these niggas was Brooklyn writers, bro.
Brooklyn is all, man. You got Mickey, Hurst, Mickey Two-Top, man, took it to a different level, man. And there's a whole lot of bunch of dudes from Brooklyn. Then you got the Bushwick cats. I'm not going to give up, but you got PG, Era, Nelson, Baby, my man P.O. All right, Dondi used to go on my sister, and P.O. had a baby with my sister. So look, two motherfucking legends, dude.
That's crazy.
P.O. from the Six Crew.
That's crazy.
Bushwick we got legends in Bushwick, bullshit. And I'm still here. I see legends here passing through, coming through. A lot of legends got into the drug selling.
So, so how did what year did you come to Bushwick? That you moved into Bushwick?
Shit, I came to Bushwick, motherfucker. What you gotta say, like in 94 probably, around there. And I'm still in Bushwick all day. Motherfucker, they tell me, why you still living in the hood? I feel safe here. Shit.
Bushwick. Yo, because Bushwick is his own planet. Like, you know, East New York got hitters. Like, I didn't even know how many hitters they had, but Bushwick has a lot of hitters. And, you know, I'm just proud to be from Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? And that's.
Man, Bushwick all day. That's how I met you in DeKalb. And I bet you, like, motherfucker, you gotta say, I'm married 26. Damn, my wife, I'm married 26 years. I met you fucking about probably past that. Damn, you that old?
Yeah, man, I'm 47. You heard?
So you probably was motherfucking 2019 when y'all were little hood. Y'all motherfuckers were dangerous too, boy. I didn't fuck with y'all, your crew.
Yeah, we was out there wilding, but the whole 90s era was wilding. That's why we were just products of the environment, you know?
So yeah, I'm just like I'm like one of those. Yes, officer, answer questions as like you're the lawyer and you're gonna ask me questions.
All right, so what do you feel about the graffiti today? Do you still look at the graffiti today?
Yeah, there's a different era. Remember, you're not under pressure, so you could fucking paint like Picasso, Leonardo, Michelangelo, because man, these guys, man, the Wild Style Kings, like Kel, Kid 56, Dondi, Zephyr, Vivo. I'm just giving you legends because I'm just down with the kings. And I'm just saying, super artists into narcotics, just doing the throbs. And if they gave me a sketch, they say, yo, SAIN, I'll be delighted if you put this sketch up for me. I said, damn, thank you. I love it.
What about painting with James Top?
Actually, bro, James Top is my mentor, my presidente. If we got insurrection, we got to put it down, boys, early. But James is James, and James took it to a different level. Top after Mickey. James is not James was part of Top, but Mickey, Top, was president of Top. And then rest in peace. And then Duro could have took it, but you know, Duro got locked up. And then James, you know, James is James. That's my man. That's my president. And I collaborate with James. That's one of my only guys I really talk to. I talk to a few cats. I talk to my man Sago. I talk to my man Bio. I've been linking up with you, listening to your Graff Champs, supporting you, and a few cats that KC, and a few cats that that I keep talking to, that I talk to once in a while. But go ahead, man, because I don't want to start yapping and yakety yak. I want you to ask a question so I can give you the
how did you feel? How did you feel when the train era was dying down? When it was going out of like service? The graph on the trains.
Didn't give a fuck because didn't give a fuck. You know why? Because I stopped, bro. I stopped in 1988. So I give it to Ket and the Risk Crew. These guys are ghosts. I give it to those guys. Those guys, remember, every era you stop. When you stop, you don't give a fuck no more. You just watch from, like, you for a spectator. You watch it from the bench. The writer's bench is everywhere. It's not just up there, uptown, bro. Writer's bench is everywhere. You sit down and see the train pass. You could be waiting for the train. That's writer's bench.
That's a jewel right there. That's a jewel. Yo, so you was watching Risk. Who else besides Risk Mob was the next generation before the shit went out that was killing shit? Who else you seen?
Nah, I don't know, man, cause shit, I'm fucking smoked some fucking purple flower, and I did some Hennessy shots, so I don't want blow my brains out thinking way back. I'm just giving you about the top CIA and my era, not the guys. I salute them, I respect them, and I'm the past, the present, and the future. Those guys they pass it over to the new generation. The new generation is the guys that are coming from out of town and getting busted. They're doing some burners, but you got to scope the job out. You got to get the territorial, and you got to know what the fuck escape route is.
That's crazy when you see that shit on the news, right? All the trains, like they bomb them shits like if it was the 80s, bro. That shit is a crazy, and they just doing it for the flicks, really, because that shit might run a day, right? Hour, you know, and then they're gonna clean it and shit, and them niggas be wilding. But that shit puts a mad smile on my face when I see like the niggas out of towners doing the pieces on the trains, bro. That's fire. To me, that's fire.
Salute to them, salute. They're taking the chance, salute them. They're keeping it alive, you know. And the thing is, New York trains should be painted nice and showing your art, your talent. And maybe they could get the advertiser to do some shit for them. You know, you got AT. You could put another T, my man AT from the Bush, from the Riders Revenge. I'm already, man, I'm talking now shit that advertising. I thought about AT&T, and then I thought about my man AT from WR. I had to talk to him today. I had to call him. I said, yo, this guy for the Bush got this interview. But shit, I haven't even talked to him since he told me a month ago.
Yo, but WR, yeah, that was a crew around Bushwick that was making noise when I was little and shit. Those are like some of the first niggas I seen up, and then like KA, TKK, and them niggas and shit.
Yeah, they're still branching it out. They're bringing it to a different level. You know, that crew you just said, WR. But you still got the other crew like the Top. The art partners are coming out. Their new book coming out in November. It's going to be the 50-year anniversary of Top. And it's just not just, I just gave you me. There's other, like, about 50 other dudes, man, that rock Top. And it's going to be, I got some interviews. You got Kel, you got Mayor, you got Lee, you got Crash. I mean, there's people that, Henry, you got people that gave you the questionnaires, and then everybody that was down from the area, they gave them invitation, but some people declined because what I'm getting paid for, bro, can you support your local artists? You know, these other people, they exploit you and they made all the millions. I got a story to tell. You want to be part of it or you don't want to be part of it? I respect you. I salute you. You don't want to support. If you don't want to support Graff Nation, then, you know, go fucking to toy.
So tell me about all the things that you're doing right now. Then all the things that you're into.
Shoot, what I'm doing, man. I'm setting up for my retirement, motherfucker. Shit, I don't know if I'm going to Puerto Rico or Florida, but shit, I can't stay in the books too long. And, you know, pension, Social Security, I ain't there yet. You know, I ain't that old, but I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is I got transit wear. Transit, that's where you get on the train. Transit and wear, not Rockaware, but transitwear.com. I got a little site, man, you know, where I do some designs for these guys don't get uniform for transit. I got these hats, man. I got snapbacks, fitteds. And I got these patches for the guys that don't like to spend money. You buy a hat or snapback or fitted, and you buy just the patches. I got the TA logo, the M logo, the MTA logo, and I got other logos, and I could create your own logo. But I'm going to do something for the Graff Champs because I'm gonna do a collabo, SAIN with the Graff Champs.
Yeah.
For your history, but you couldn't auction it off. You could get Bobby a Happy Meal.
But what's the website again where they could get it at?
Transit wear. Transit. TRANSIT.
Transitwear.com, right?
Yeah, and since you're talking about that, for the 10 guys, after I give them my that go on Transitwear, I'm going to give them, the first 20 guys, I'm going to give them a free sticker, not a free apparel, not a free hat. But I'm giving out, make it 30 people that DM me when I give you my email. Oh man, I gotta suck this motherfucker tequila rock, boy. I'm sorry, man. I told you. I told you I was gonna get 5 strippers but I didn't get here on time, but they could dance while I talk. But that's gonna be for the second show, boy. The second show I'm gonna have at least fucking 2. With the motherfucker pink rosé and the Hennessy and the motherfucker purple.
The rosé and the strippers, nigga.
It might be live. You're gonna be there. Probably get divorced like my wife. I can't even leave the block because I got this fucker ankle bracelet, man. So my weakness, what's my weakness? You figure it out. So yeah,
so what about like sticker packs and canvases and things like that?
Oh, I don't really paint but I'm doing a 20-piece collection because I got the Top Nation show coming up. So we're gonna do some book signing, and I want to just throw some SAIN throw because they're not out there. They're rare and they're piece of history. You want to Google SAIN, SAIN graffiti, you see something who I am. I put the work in, I smashed some steel. And that's what it's about. I took the chance. And I was there. I just happened to be there at the right time, at the right year, when everything was popping, dude. I was born at the right year when all this was going on. The Keith Haring, the Party of Life, the Palladium, the Roxy, the movies, man. All those movies that was coming out, break dance, all that shit. It was just fun, man, growing up. And then you see like Frosty Freeze, rest in peace, Ken Swift, Crazy Leg, those guys doing their shit. And we were Ken Swift. We were from Brooklyn. We just said, damn, your motherfuckers are bad. Shit, we just gonna sit by and watch y'all. You don't mind we puff some of this weed, right? But it was all like all Latin thing. Everybody got along together.
What you think was the best decade? 70s, 80s, 90s?
I gotta say, man, it's gotta be late 70s to the 80s, boys, and the early 90s probably. But I'm going to give you my era, late 70s to the 80s. And you had a lot of legends, man. There's a lot to salute, man. A lot to salute.
That's a fact, bro.
All right, I'm just going to ask you one question, bro. Who inspired you, SR? You. Just you.
From the beginning, the first thing that inspired me, besides seeing all the graffiti all over the trains and everywhere I went, was the spray can art book and the subway art book when it came out. I stole that shit from the book fair, my nigga, because that shit, like, it fucked my head up and shit. And then when Beat Street came out, it showed, like, you know, the niggas going into the tunnels and everything like that and doing the graffiti. And I was like, oh shit, that's how I knew I wanted to do it. But as far as a writer, from the beginning, it was like KP, Dorf, KA, PG, Show, MSD. Salute to all of them. KP, PG, Draw. Those guys are from the neighborhood. Salute to them. Respect to them. Those guys, you know, I was from East New York, but I lived in Bushwick. And PG lived like down the block from me. He lived right there in the corner on DeKalb. I lived between DeKalb and Hart on the motherfucker Wilson. And the only time I met PG was in C-74. And like in the 70s when we got locked up, and I said, "Oh shit, what's up?" And then I met him again. We bombed the J yard. He came there. That was our yard. You come to the yard, that was our yard. We just wait there, late for motherfuckers to show up and say, "Yo, where you from? Bushwick? Yo, this East New York. There's a motherfucker entry fee." I'm not saying the Bushwick cats, but I'm just saying Livonia Yard, a motherfucker, the A Yard, and motherfucker Pinky. You came in here. Excuse me. Who are you? How many?
Motherfucker, you trespassing, bro. You're gonna have to kick up some of those cans. We can collaborate on the whole car together, but you can go out here without nothing.
How long did it take you to do a whole car?
to do a whole card, man. Remember, we wasn't fucked up. It was quick. It was really nice. It lasted a little longer. I did one. We did a few, man. A few. And it was always quick, you know, because I didn't do no burners. I just did straight one color whole cards. Motherfuckers, when you start putting designs and blending, that takes longer. I just like one color, back, and I was with my partner. I said, yo, we doing my piece today. We do your throw-ups on the other side, and we're going to fill in my shit. My cousin D, we fill it in, and boom. Because remember, it's a whole motherfucking card, top to bottom, whole card. You only got a little bit of time to do it.
So what about the caps? Like, because I know it wasn't like you could just buy fat caps back then. How did you fill it in so solid, so quick? Like, what's how?
Oh, there was some special caps from the Windex, some caps, Jiffy caps. You used to find them. They used to just take them from the stores and the hardware stores. Yeah, now they got caps. I said, whoa, even the cans are pressurized, man. Last time I did a piece and I tried to do my fast shit 3 minutes. That shit took me 6 minutes. Because he said, yo, SAIN, you got to slow down. That's pressurized. If you go too fast, it shuts down. I said, oh, what? I said, you setting me up on this fucked up can. He said, not a fucked up can, SAIN. That's my man Say So from Manhattan. I got to give my man Vogue a salute too.
Who you think? What about street bombers? Who you think is like the illest street bombers?
Man, the street bombers, I don't know, man. I don't know about the street bombing, but you want to be down with the kings? I don't know, because I did some street bombing, but the street bombing for us, this is how it was. If I'm in Flushing Avenue and I walk to Crescent, I'm on a bomb. Now, if I'm in Harlem and I'm going to Spanish Harlem, I'm gonna do some bomb. It was the street bombing. I don't know. I'm just strictly steel bombing.
Do you feel like?
And against guys, but there's a lot of I don't know, man. Bombing, street bombers. There was I don't know, man. It was just
so because
I don't know.
A lot of train bomber dudes be saying that the street bombing was just like something to pass the time, but they looked at it like it was corny. Like Kat said in Videograph, oh, if it ain't on the trains, it's not graffiti, it's whack. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up, I missed the train era, so you know what I mean? Streets is my shit.
Yeah, street is good. I like to see the street. I say, oh shit, I did some street bombing, but I'm just saying that street bombing is you walking from one location to another location and you're a rider. And if you got a can, you're gonna say, fuck this, I'm gonna leave my tag. But it wasn't, I wasn't set we wasn't set to be street bombing, to be bombing in the street. We was rebelling, and we was gonna tag on the motherfucking train to go citywide. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx. Street bombing is just, I don't know. There's street bombing, but I don't know. That's not a real graffiti writer. We bombed the street. That was our little canvas walls. I did walls. You saw walls. See the handball cars, walking, taking throw ups, tags, but that's where you practice first before you go, street bombing. So the greatest street bomber would be SAIN Top, boy, because that's me. I'm sorry. Because there's a lot of, I salute everybody, but give me one name and then I can tell you, okay.
Yeah, talk your shit, SAIN. That's what it is, my nigga. Did you ever run into any other real big time riders like when you ran up in the yard?
Yeah, I always ran into riders. You got to run to somebody and you say, "Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, yo? How you doing?"
Who was the illest nigga you ever met? Like you was like, "Oh shit, I can't." You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I don't want to say nobody bad, but this shit. The illest I saw like motherfucker shit when I met fucking Iz for the first time. I think that's the illest motherfucker I met.
Is the Wiz.
Oh shit, this guy's tall. This guy work bum. That's it. Salute, rest in peace. Is the Wiz. Been to his house, hanged out with him, got nice with him. One of the best mentors.
That's fire. Is the Wiz, kid. He's definitely one of the godfathers. What about?
But like you said, you always run into somebody. But right now, the thinking cap got to be going on, man. And I'm like I said, I'm no motherfucking teenager, man. My memory is shot. After I took 3 shots and I took the motherfucking purple flower, you know, I'm a little lost on some memory. That's why I'm saying, officer, you ask the questions, I answer them. If I have to take the 5th, I'll let you
what
know.
About this? Look, my boy Ski in the comments, he just said, did you ever meet SAIN, SANE, rest in peace?
Rest in peace, my brother SAIN, and Smith and SAIN. I was going to salute those brothers when I have the chance. I was saluting Smith and SAIN. I met SAIN. I said, yo, salute you. SANE, right? I'm SAIN. He said, yo, respect, work bum. He was walking through the track because I was a work bum. And then you got brother Smith, married to Lady Pink. But I didn't meet Smith, but I met SAIN.
Rest in peace. Another GOAT. Or that's crazy. SAIN, I didn't even think of that. SAIN and SAIN. I didn't even think of that. Yo, that was a good question, Ski.
And I saw that today coming. I was going to Yonkers. I saw it on one of the bridges crossing the Tri-Borough. And I saw SAIN. I said, damn, salute my man SAIN. And SAIN, I'm going to give you a shout out today at Graff Champs. Because rest in peace, my brother. And I hope somebody do the same for me when I'm gone. SAINTOP.
Word. Did you ever when was the time where you felt like you was killing shit? Did you ever feel like, did you remember that time? Like you went from just like being a toy to just, you know, being known.
Nah, man, once you know, a toy, everybody start off as a toy. And then you get your recognition, your respect. You have to get your letter, like SR, you perfected it. I had to get perfection on the SAIN. So once I got it perfected, when I retire, you know, in 1988, because I chose career over vandalism to make money over being a criminal. So that's where you what was the question again?
I even forgot the question. Nah, yeah, like being known, like you know, respect.
Oh yeah. To get the respect from being a toy to your tag. Yeah, so everybody starts off at a toy because you practicing, and then you get the courage to go from the street bombing. You go into the subways. So, and then from the subway, you start sitting at the bench, and then you want to watch your shit from the windows, and then people going to recognize, oh shit. So when I retired, like in '88, I said I left on my top of my game, my shit, my tag, my throw was a stamp. And then I salute the writers now that are out there writing, but you know, son, I'm not going out there 40 years later making a fool out of myself. I'm sorry to say. I do some canvases. I give you what I used to paint exactly, but I'm not painting walls, and because they got people for that. You got the master painters, people that get paid to do that. You know, I salute Dynamite Spear, Vinny, Jester. Those guys, they're out there painting. Just the only one rest in peace is my man DS, and I met him when I met KP and I met AT. I met DS for the first time, and then when you meet these guys, that you said, damn. The other, you know, when you got beef with somebody, you said, damn. And then the guy, like, they're getting, like, overprotective. Yo, that's the past, man. We ain't here to battle. We're here to talk. And you meet people, and then you get people that when you meet them, yo, you went over me. What the fuck? Well, it probably was too dark. Maybe I didn't see your shit. Maybe I was fucked up. You know, so it goes all kinds of ways, you know. But the bottom line is, from a toy, you get your tag, and then you either when you're on top of your game, undefeated, you just go, or you get busted, or you continue to like Sonic and some other guys that go out there and paint and make money painting. Because I see Sonic all the time throwing Adam from the Lookout crew. You know, I'm gonna salute some people that are doing their shit. You know, and I gotta say, Mr. Stash, and Lust, my man Stash. They call him Mr. Stash. You got Futura, Zephyr. You got guys, man. Rest in peace, John Michelle. Rest in peace, Andy Warhol. I met these guys, motherfuckers, like in the clubs, and then you saw them. These Gallery Only, Tony Shafazi, Francesco Clemente. You know, you just went to these parties, and you from the LA Rock. Salute my man LA, and I'm gonna salute my man Saw from the TNS. He was kicking it. That's my man. That's my man.
TNS, how yeah. Salute to them niggas. He was talking about all of them parties too, like with Andy Warhol and all of them.
Yeah. We he's about my era, but EL, TNS. Yep. Then you had the Vamps, those guys from Rich and those guys. But that's where I used to be hanging out from Brooklyn. I was hanging out in Lower East Side. But I was quicker from the J line and from the L line, and you meet those guys, and that's where the clubs were at. So, you know, I just like, my thing today is I salute the graffiti will always be in your blood. You know, there's guys that took it to a different era. Salute them, my man Sharp, Delta, and a lot of people, man. I can't say everybody's name because, you know, I think I'm picking up Alzheimer's disease. I'm forgetting shit. Just fucking around. But the thing is, man, it's just, I'm glad, you know, that I was part of an era of something that was going on, and it continues. And it continues from people from overseas. And, you know, when I go to like overseas, I don't really be tagging, man, because I don't want to be in a motherfucking country like arrested. You know what I'm saying? I go to Puerto Rico, I go to Mexico, I go to DR, I go to fucking places, man. But I don't know, man. Shit, taking a tag and just pulling up, you know, I don't want to go out in a different country with, you know, with a passport.
And you be seeing graffiti in those places you go, though, right?
Yes, and I get invitations. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico and see my man JJ. And my man CE that from out here from the bush that used to hang out with PG. And I go to wherever I go, I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to hook up with my man B.O., Sago. And I'm going to go salute to the Miami graffiti place, museum. I'm going to go see that. Then my man Cat. You know, those are things that keeping everything alive. So wherever I go, I try to reach out to a graffiti brother. If I see a thing, I reach out to them and just kick it to them. But, you know, some people don't want to be bothered. But, you know, yeah, what's up? How you doing? And just how you doing? How's life? But when they start, you know, booze up, man, my man, he needs prayers from the Bontalk Chest Breakers. I'm from East New York, where they had the Hardy Boys, the Foot and Fuck Up crew. And all these gangs asked for, and I was just from the top crew. And then when you got locked up, you saw these guys all and when you locked up, you see the guys from the Bronx, Manhattan. Then you got all the motherfuckers from Brooklyn, East New York, and Bushwick. And that's where you see your cats. We just passing through. We never just stay there long. Or you be a real criminal. You just passing through. You know, you get busted for some bullshit. Disappearance ticket, then you go back. But the thing is, man, I'm grateful that today I'm alive, that I work, I got a family, and I was part of a history that I tell my kids, you know, they said, Dad, man, you still got that hip hop shit, man. What's up with you? I said, motherfucker, because I might look old, but shit, I'm 18 in my heart forever.
That's a fact, bro. That's how you stay alive, boy. You gotta stay young, and like you went through an era that is like it's mimicked these days, right? Everything, but it's fake. You went through the real life era, bro. Like robbing Yeah, burnt down buildings, the fucking trains, and it was rough outside, and y'all niggas was in the mother. Plus, in East New York, exactly, it was very rough. It was like if you like a lot of niggas from these days would not even survive just living in that era, let alone being a graffiti writer and running through train yards and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you gotta salute the MOG crew, man. When these guys from the Brownsville, these guys Buzz Jazz, Little Lance, RE, PZ. PZRE was from Bushwick too, man. That's when I saw them again. But there's a lot of brothers, man, that a lot of them rest in peace, and some of us succeeded, and some of them are still bums, But because you choose to be that.
That's a fact. That's the fact, nigga. But yo, just to be like, you wouldn't understand how the Graff world perceives you and shit. Like, Top is a very fucking well-known, respected. I see a lot of Top writers, like old school niggas, pushing Top, like in their shits on the train. When you see the train pictures and shit, niggas been doing their thing for decades, bro. We salute that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted you on Graff Champs. That's why just coming up in Bushwick from the day I met you, even and shit, it was like, oh shit, SAIN Top, my nigga. And every time I seen you, we was always love. Yo, what up? Da 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 da. We kick it over real quick and shit. And I got nothing but fucking respect for everything you've contributed and shit. So I just want to let you know, Graff Champs salutes you, my nigga.
You remember that little guy, RBI?
Yeah, of course. My nigga salutes RBI.
Okay, that's my little nigga, man. And there's some other little guys. These little kids, even you, man. Remember, you guys are from a different era. I used to be coming fucked up from Manhattan. You say, yo, SAIN, man, we getting you home, man, because they gonna fuck your ass up. But, and you guys, man, from Knickerbocker, man. That's where we're from, Knickerbocker. I live on DeKalb in Knickerbocker. I live on Wilson in Knickerbocker, and I'm still in Knickerbocker. I'm a Central now, with the touch of class where you have Buzz, Cuz, those guys were rocky shit. You had these guys in Bush who really tearing shit up too, boy. I was in East New York, but when I came here, I said, damn, I better just keep my shit on the DL, because these motherfuckers, I'm not going to be tagging. I want nobody to know who I am. I'm just moving here. This is where I eat. I don't shit where I eat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want nobody to be knocking on my door looking for me. Snitching. A lot of snitches give you up for a minute. They get busted. They sell you out. Yo, this guy, SR live right there. 1447 DeKalb. That's how motherfuckers were living. There's a lot of legends that be snitching, boy. But the bottom line is that, you just mind your business and keep it moving, man. And there's people that cross your shit out, won't even leave their signature. Be a man and leave your fucking signature when you cross somebody out. I went over you. Maybe I didn't see your shit. Maybe I never saw your shit. Maybe it was too dark. Maybe, like you said, I was fucked up. I came out the club and your spot was nice for me. And it was an accident. And maybe it was already crossed out. I went over it to protect your honor. So, Graff Champ, and yeah, I'm gonna do a motherfucking collabro. I'm gonna do a thing with the motherfucking Graff Champ. That's my promise. If I die before, I'll make sure my wife. But I'm gonna do that because I'm doing 20 canvases, and I'm doing for trading. I'm not trying to. I don't live for check. God bless me. I'm still trying to hit the lotto, but the bottom line is that God is good to me. I work, get a pension. And I like purple flowers for the pain, and I like the Hennessy. And 99 problem, a bitch is not one because I'm married.
Salute to you, my nigga. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Yo, is there any shout outs or anything you want to give?
Since, man, I want to do my live shit showing my photo, but since I got caught in Yonkers, but I want to do a shout out to the Top crew, my man James Top, my man Duro, my man Flynn, Two Top, Mickey Two Top, Hearst, rest in peace. Sid the Kid Dyke, Don D, #1, Zephyr, Futura, Mr. Stash. I'm gonna give my man Volk and my man Say So shout out because purple is my favorite color. And the other thing, there's some other cats, G-Wiz, my man Crime came out with his book. My man Ricky Pizzeria to keep the graffiti shit going on too. My man B.O. from the Drug Crew. My man, I support him. My man Sago from the Wild Crew. And salute to my man, you know, we had some misunderstanding. KP, salute my man. AT, salute. And if you want a battle, go home and get your motherfucking saddle before I could run you over like a herd full of cattle. The bottom line, salute from all Alkeen to the motherfucking X-Men. But the two top crews I rock is Top CIA. I'm glad, man. I'm keeping it to an hour, man. I was a little nervous because I didn't know what I was going to say. But because I was telling you, man, set me up. Let me know what I need. But you said, yo, let the blood flow kick in. When the graffiti rolls in, you're going to be kicking it. Knowledge and wisdom. Peace to the gods, Mietas, Latin kings, and the reggaetones.
Yo, SAIN, bro, we salute you. I thank you for coming on Graff Champs, my nigga. It was a blessing to interview you. Salute the whole top crew. Salute to James. I'm going to talk to James, too. I'm trying to get him up here so he could, like, say his story. You know what I mean?
So, my brother, I'm going to send you on the motherfucking cap with the changeable patches. I'm going to send you, if you're snapback or you're fitted, but I think you look like a snapback man, right? And you look like you're wearing black, right? So I got you. I'm going to send you one more motherfucker. Are you Puerto Rican or Dominican, first of all? Okay, and then my other prize for you, I'm going to Puerto Rico. Just what size and fitted. You don't have to give me that answer today. So I'm going to get you the motherfucker cocaine Puerto Rican. And that because that's when after I post motherfucker my transit wear, if I get 30 people that hit me up on transit wear, the first 30 are gonna get 30 free gifts, but you gotta pay for postal. And then you ask me what you wanna get. Stickers are free. You still gotta pay for the postal. I got some badass stickers. I got transitwear.com. And remember the Top Nation book. It's gonna be a nice book. Get it because, man, don't get fooled with the fake ass history. Get the real story, and not by me. It's gonna be other legends talking. I'm not a legend. I'm just down with the motherfucking kings. I just represented. I was down at the right time. Super artist into narcotics.
Yo, you gotta send me DM me some pictures of the transit wear so I could post up on the page.
Okay, I could do that, brother. And then you know something? I could do. Are you a 5%er or you? I fuck with you. I posted, man. For every sales, I could give you 10%. I'm just trying to get rid of shit, man. I just got retired and I got stuck with a lot of apparel. But the bottom line, the hats are funky. And support a local brother, not you, your followers. And your fellas, man, Graff Nation is keeping it to a different angle, man. It's teaching you history, not me. I'm the past. You are the present and you are the future. And the future is, you know, support a local brother. Nikes, Polo, Sergio Valente, whatever you want to call it, they make their money, but support your local Graff Champ. If they're supporting some kind of apparel, support them. It doesn't get you poorer. If you motherfucker paying, you know, if you go to Mickey D's, it's like a Happy Meal for you know, support a brother. Because, you know, you want the history.
That's a fact. Yo, Seb, don't forget to send me those pictures so I can post, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cop a couple of things. I want to, you know, I want to see what it is and shit. But
and listen, I got to say thank you for giving me the opportunity. But the second interview, I'm going to show who I am, and I'm going to show some graph and some art. And like I said, fellas, transitwear.com. My Instagram is SAINTOPCIA. And then you can also find me on Facebook. SAIN Top CIA on Instagram. I'm looking, if you follow me, I follow you. If you don't follow me, I don't follow you. I only do follows, you know what I'm saying? I don't be following 3,000 people and only 100 follow. You know, I keep it equal, and I'm giving out 30 gifts, maybe 40. You like if you love the Rough Riders, DMC, rest in peace, my brother. I got some Rough Rider stuff from DMC, and I got all kinds of shit, but you just gotta pay for postal. And you know, I'm not trying to get rich on you because I got money. Because I work. I get my check monthly. Just fucking around. But I got a job, like I said. But support a brother, man. I got some stickers, some funky ass stickers. I got some canvases. If you want to exchange, we can exchange. If you want to buy, it's affordable. I ain't trying to knuckle you up. And I got these nice hats. I got these nice shirts. You can't get them nowhere. You can get them in Chinatown, the bootleg. That's the original gear. And thank you. Transitwear.com, SAIN, Top, CIA. In my Instagram, right? You request me, I request you. And thank you, my man, SR. And so I salute you, the Graff Nation, man.